U.S. for having us on. So thanks everybody for you. All right, so, oh God, this next song. First of all, let me make a disclaimer. This song does not represent the views of Chan's, its management, or any of the people. So there's this poor, sad soul named Percy Grainger, who was a brilliant songwriter, of course, but who had just a really twisted story. He grew up in Australia with his mother and father. His father was a terrible alcoholic and a philanderer, and his mother contracted syphilis as a result of his father's fooling around. So mother, being very bitter, decided as punishment she was taking her Percy to Europe and leaving the father. So Percy had a wonderful career there, was learning to play piano, was learning to compose. At some point moved to America with his mother. Now I'm not sure if it was before or after, but mother and son had a very unusual relationship, reportedly incestuous relationship. And mother's best friend confronted her, and she became very distraught and decided to commit suicide by launching herself off of the building in which son Percy was doing his songwriting. So, as a result, these are the kinds of songs that Percy Grainger wrote. He went on to be famously sadomasochistic and just had a twisted life that, I don't know how long it lasted, but he and D.Heywood wrote this song in the 1930s. Yeah, well, you know, it's all part of history, as they say. And it's called I'll Get Even With You. So you say that it's the end. You don't want to be my friend. You leave the heart you broke for somebody else to mend. You may go your way, but on this you can depend. I'll get even with you if it's the last thing that I do. You gotta learn your lesson and know how it feels to have a broken heart. Before I'm through, you come to me for sympathy, and I'll treat you like you treated me. You say you don't like publicity, well, you've gone too far. It's time that folks were knowing you for what you are. So instead of being blue, I'll sit the whole night through, thinking of things to say and do to hurt you too. Oh, I'll get even with you. And when it comes to getting even, I don't laugh or prowse or nod, 'cause I can wield a wicked razor. I'm an expert with a rod, and I'll annihilate a bozo if he fails to treat me right. And I'll pour boiling water on you in the middle of the night. Cause I hang out with hoodoo doctors and I've learned all their tricks. I've got what it takes to get you in a conjugated fix. If you dare to hit my doggy, I'll decapitate your cat. And that goes for everything from an elephant down to a gnat. You say you don't like publicity. Well, you've gone too far. It's time for folks start knowing you for what you are. So instead of being blue, I'll spend the whole night through planning ways to get back at you, to hurt you too. Oh, I'll get even with you. I'll get even with you. I'll get even with you. Thank you. And you're all clapping for us. So yeah, pour boiling water on it. Oh well, we have to take the good. It's a beautiful song with a very twisted lyric. Only in America. So this next tune is one of the early hokum tunes. This was before Tambourette was doing this material. It was written in 1926 by Charlie Johnson. What was it written by Charlie Johnson? It was written for Mary Stafford anyway, and she played with the Charlie Johnson Orchestra. And just a really early double entendre. Has nothing to do with jewelry, let me just say that. And we just love it. We're going to feature Mitch and Pam. Mitch and Pam. Rich and Pam. I've got my consonants mixed up. Rich and Pam. This one's called Take Your Finger Off It.